Alright guys, we are back for more of my 1000 subscriber special. We just played some Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch. So let's go and jump right into it. And, well, what we're going to be doing in this segment is we're going to be doing an online match right here. And here to join me for this segment are two opponents here. And basically, joining me for this online match are Video Game Fan 96.
Hello, everybody.
And JamesYT. Alright, anyways, let me go ahead and set up a room right now. And let's see how well this game goes.
I'll let Video Game 1999 talk first.
I was just gonna say right here, let's see how well this game turns out right here. But yeah, this should be a whole lot of fun right here for how this is gonna turn out right here. I do say I'm very excited to be doing another one of these showdowns here on my channel, and it's definitely fun to do something like this every once in a while, especially if it's on a very big occasion like this. So anyways, with that being said, let me go ahead and create a room right now.
This will be very interesting today.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. But anyways, room's open now for you guys.
And so, with that being said, basically, basically sounded like what he was saying. But as of right now, as me saying this, it is 8:37 p.m. Central Time. So, meaning that when it's around, like, say, 20 minutes or so, later into the video, don't be surprised if my voice is quieter than usual. And the reason being is because I want to make sure my voice is quiet enough to the point where I don't, get my neighbors upset. So just want to make sure that part is clear. I'm pretty sure I'll explain it later on during the video on when I'm gonna actually quiet down my voice. But I just thought I'll let the viewers know just in case. Just in case you guys are wondering why my voice is quieter than usual.
Yeah, we'll talk in more detail about what Dominic is saying shortly, but anyways, let's go ahead and get to our game right now. So you guys can go ahead and pick what characters you want. I'm of course going to play as Mario. And Dominic is going to play as Rosalina. And looks like James is going to go with Luigi. Alright, should we pick a computer player, or should we decide it randomly?
Well, like, based on what I've seen on Video Game 1999's videos, computer players, I think he sets computer players onto random, so I think it'd make more sense to put the computer player on random.
Yeah, that's just what I usually do when it comes to me playing these kinds of games alone right here. So Dominic does make a good point. So we'll basically randomize the computer player, and let's see who's it gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be Wario.
Okay, did anyone else watch the Super Mario Galaxy trailer today?
Well, I did, and the person that is voicing Rosalina, don't know her, same place as the person that's voicing Bowser Jr. But we'll talk more about it as soon as we get into the board. I don't want to delay it too much longer. So what board are we playing here?
Well, basically, for the kind of board that I was considering that we should do right here for this segment, we should play on Spaceland, since it is my personal favorite board in the game. So, does that sound good to you guys?
So, I agree, we should do this one.
Alright, we'll go and do Spaceland. So anyways, we are going to do 20 turns. We'll have the Bone Stars on, and no handicap. And like always, we'll do all types of mini games. So let's go. But yeah, basically what Dominic was establishing just a moment ago, it is pretty late at night from the time that we are recording this segment. So because of that, later on when we do get to a certain part of the game, we do have to make sure that our voices are low right here, because from where Dominic lives right here, he has to make sure he stays quiet late at night, because there is a certain time out here that his neighbors do go to bed, and he doesn't want to risk waking them up if he's loud.
And with that being said, yeah, I did see the Mario Galaxy movie trailer, and based on what I've seen, okay, oh wow, I'm going last, thanks, Gabe.
And I'm going second.
Anyway, I don't think I recognize any of the voice actors when they showed up Rosalina and Bowser Jr. But the funny thing is, when Jack Black showed up with the Bowser Jr. part, I was expecting Jack Black to just say, "That's right, I'm going to be voicing Bowser Jr. as well." But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And with that being said, Rosalina's voice sounds fine, and Rosalina does look pretty cool in the trailer from what I've seen out of it. But I know a lot of people on Reddit that the voice of Bowser Jr. I don't really think fits them, because as we all know, Bowser Jr. is the son of Bowser, and Bowser Jr. does not sound like a little kid. He sounds more like a teenager or something, and if I'm being honest, I don't think that the voice fits all that well for Bowser Jr. But in my honest opinion, Rosalina's voice sounds fine.
And I'm already, unfortunately, landing on an event space this early on right here. And yeah, what we were also talking about earlier, guys, was that the day that we are recording the segment, basically, we just actually had the trailer release for the upcoming Super Mario Galaxy movie, which does premiere in theaters next year. And let me tell you what, guys, that movie is definitely going to be very exciting right here, especially for people out there that really do love Super Mario Galaxy growing up in the past.
Super Mario Galaxy, the first one, is my second favorite Mario game. When I played Mario Odyssey, originally Mario Galaxy was my all-time favorite Mario game, but Mario Odyssey changed that opinion. And I will say that the movie, of what I've seen, the trailer, it looks pretty good. And based on what I've seen on the trailer too, it looks like it's gonna be better than the first movie. And if that's the case, then I hope it delivered, because I thought that Super movie was fine and all, but I still thought all three side movies combined were better. That's just my opinion, though. But to say the least, the Super movie. Oh wow, okay. But then, anyway, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, I still thought it was a good movie, or at least an okay movie, but it's still not one of my all-time favorite movies. I think I watched it earlier this year. I thought it was better than originally, but I think it's an okay movie. Like I'm trying to say here, I hope that it delivers, for the sequel, and, well, all I can really say is, if it turns out to be a good movie, then yeah, it'll be a good, it's a good movie. But if it turns out to be a bad movie or an okay movie, then but everyone has their own different opinions. So hey, so do the people who think Bowser Jr.'s voice sounds fine? I would disagree with that opinion, but hey, if people who like Bowser Jr.'s voice, then hey, more power to you guys. But for me, like I said earlier, I don't really like Bowser Jr.'s voice, since again, like I said, it doesn't even sound like Bowser Jr. is a little kid, but but we'll see as time goes on. But as of right now, I'm trying to say here. I think the Super Mario Galaxy movie does look like a fun movie. Yeah, I also kind of like the opening trailer out of it, where at the start of it. I thought it was kind of funny because with Bowser, where he was still in the cage, and I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. I don't know, but I don't want to get too carried away. But the point being is that I think the movie looks pretty interesting so far, based on the trailer.
And to be honest, I wasn't really expecting the next Mario movie to be based off of Mario Galaxy. I thought it would be like a normal follow-up to the original, but it just really surprised me at what they're going for basically, since it's going to be based off of Super Mario Galaxy. Either way, though, it's still a very neat idea of what Nintendo is basically doing for the next Mario movie. So I'm definitely going to be very excited about that by the time it does premiere in theaters. Cheap Cheap Chase is what we're going to be playing for our next minigame.
I think the minigame is fine, but I honestly prefer the. I honestly also James Press Plus. But yeah, I think the Superstars version is better. It's the best version. But I do know in the case of the Mark 3 version, I know people can be like, that's my fault, I gotta just give you this. I thought I was supposed to press B, I'm thinking of it as the Mark 3, so that's my bad.
Oh, it's gonna be close, but Dominic got it, just barely over me.
I suck at this minigame.
Understandable, especially if you're not a good button masher. It's why for people that are not good at button mashing, it's completely understandable as to why people really like those kinds of mini games. It's completely understandable. It's completely valid. It makes sense.
And plus, I wasn't really having much of a good chance to try to win it anyway, because Dominic is a better button masher compared to me.
However, if we were playing against Blizzard Band 17 and Brandon the Master Button Masher, that would have been a completely different story.
Yeah, basically, to be fair, guys, the kind of Brandon out here that Dominic is talking about is Brandon Henkel, and I do know right here that he is a very good friend of Mark Leota.
And alright, let's try to avoid Junior.
Yeah, there are a good selection of items right here that you could get, James, but it looks like you're going to end up with a cursed dice block.
What the heck? I thought that's where the double dice was. Screw you, game. You scammed me.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense of what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a feeling you were going...
Unfortunately, I don't have enough spaces to go over there, but... However, despite that, I actually do have an idea of what I do want to do, despite me not being able to get to the star. But I do have an idea.
Yeah, and plus, I had a feeling that you were trying to go for a certain good item out there for yourself, James. But that makes sense of why you ended up getting a different one instead, because you thought for sure that was going to be it. Oh, Dominic is planning on a battle. Interesting.
The reason why I did that was basically the next turn, hopefully Wario can't get the star, and kind of JamesYT too, since he's the closest.
You know, that's actually kind of a pretty neat strategy for what you just came up with. That, as long as everything does work out well from what you're expecting.
Well, I kind of want to be much pick. I want to be much pick. I'll share the game. So because of that, I'm not really expecting myself to do a good job on this minigame because I'm not good at this minigame. It's not a bad minigame by any means of imagination. It's a good and classic minigame for sure. But if I'm just being honest here, I just don't really like this minigame. It's okay minigame, like I'm trying to say. Don't get me wrong. It's a good minigame for sure. It's good.
Yeah, and I'm a kind of guy out here that is really into racing, so that definitely makes it a very good minigame that I do like to play as well. Oh, James got it.
I go bull crud on that. And the reason being is because, based on from my perspective, it looked like Video Fantasy 99 and I tied for the finish line, and the game said I got in second on that, or sorry, third, excuse me. But that's why I find a little bull crud on that, but whatever.
Alright, looks like our next minigame is Coconut Conk. And I'm the solo player on this one, so let's see if you guys have what it takes to try to hit me.
Sorry.
I gotta try to hold on for 10 more seconds. Oh, you guys got me!
Like 5 seconds left to spare.
Yeah, that was a close call for you guys.
JamesYT. Could have been worse. We could have done it within 1 second left.
Yeah, if it was something like that, then you guys would have absolutely been lucky.
Okay, Wario, why is there a custom dice block there when you're not going to get the star either way?
Why would you roll a 10, Wario? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't even know. This is just the kind of thing that
I understand why Wario did it in case he gets the item bonus and the, running bonus or whatever, but still Wario, that's kind of stupid, because again, Wario, you only had you were 1 coin short prior.
Yeah, this is just the kind of thing that I kind of realize a lot of times with the computer players. Even on the highest difficulty, they still can be stupid with the custom dice blocks a lot of the time. And I'm not really too sure what is up with that. But anyways, I do get an 8.
So I think James is gonna get this star no matter what, unless he gets a 1 or something.
Well, first of all, he's bringing out his curse dice block, and he's gonna use that on walk. Oh!
You do realize, James, he's probably gonna reverse in the next turn, right?
Yeah, oh my god, really, game?
Did you not even see that?
I just wanted to get rid of it. I know Wario's probably going to use his triple dice to get rid of it, but I just wanted to get rid of it.
Okay, so I may as well go for an item space because here's what I will do. I will use my skeleton key, but I'm not gonna pass through it.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing for what James was doing with his cursed dice block, where he just really wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah,
and they're probably not gonna get anything because I find this minigame to be rigged. I hate this minigame so much. At least the supersized version. The more pricey version of it is fine. But the reason why I hate this minigame so much is in the supersized version, not because I don't a bad job on it, because it seems like, to me, from my perspective, it seems to me that, okay, I guess it kind of is that I do bad on it, but it's mainly because I feel like that minigame is more rigged, that is more rigged than what it is. I feel like it's more rigged. Yeah, you guys call me the end.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Now you guys call me. Because, and also, that injury design was not my fault. Because I literally all day, the moment my character swam up and nothing happened.
Yeah, when you're literally trying to do certain actions like that on this minigame when you are the solo player, you always expect them to work properly.
I mean, and also guys, also for the record, okay, well that game, okay, wow, we're gonna have another battle minigame. So either way, regardless of the wager, James, you're still gonna have enough money for the star unless Daniel gets a good enough, roads where you can bypass it or something. But otherwise, assuming Daniel does not get the money, does not. Well, I guess it depends who wins the minigame too. But I'm just saying. Also, so it's barely even a coin wager at that point. So anyway, so what are we doing now? As long as it's not book squirms, okay, good. It's not book squirm because people love that minigame. I understand why, but I am terrible at book squirm because even if I pay attention to the pages and the shapes, I still do a bad job on it, no matter how hard I try. And I wish I was exaggerating.
Yeah, no worries, Dominic. People's skills vary right here on different kinds of minigames. No matter how popular it is, it can just matter on you. But either way, though, this is still a very nice minigame that we do get. And it does happen to be one of my personal favorites. It's from Mario Party 5.
I think Dominic won. Yeah, he did.
Well, I mean, honestly, I thought I tied with Daniel, but that's fine.
Yeah, I saw how close it was right there at the end with Dominic and I. He just still barely beat me. But either way, though, I still gave it my best shot. Alright, so...
Alright, Daniel, you need a 6 or higher to get it.
Yeah, I got a 50-50 chance here of doing just that, but let's see what happens. Oh! I almost had it. So no matter what James gets right here on this turn, he's basically going to be able to get that star either way. So what I'm thinking right here is that on this turn right here, even though I'm just going to be short right here getting to that star, I'm going to head this way. Maybe I'll have good luck right here of where the star is going to go next in a little bit. But it's just my best idea for what I am thinking about.
Because I know the location where I'm at as well. That could be a possibility of where the star could be at too, but it all depends on where the star goes to. So with that being said, the first star goes to JamesYT. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
But anyways, looks like the next star's right there.
Anyway, I'm gonna reach it regardless.
Yeah, you're lucky on that, Dominic, since you're literally just nearby it.
So regardless of what I roll, okay, I get a 9. Nice. However, I hate stars, they're ugly.
I am not surprised about that, because it's something you guys don't know. Dominic always likes to do a fake out at least once right here when it comes to the newer Mario parties out there. Each time he does get a star.
There's going to be a Marbury session, or at least the newer ones anyway, where I would do it at least once. And also, guys, now that it is 9 p.m. Central Time, I would highly advise how do we advise for our voices to be quiet now? Or to be low, because it's now 9 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, that's just like what we were saying when we first started this segment right here. That once it got to a certain part in the game right here, we just have to make sure that our voices are just not too loud for Dominic right here from where he is at. But like I said right here from that explanation earlier, hopefully you guys do understand what we do have to do for Dominic in this kind of situation from where he's at. Basically with us recording this game late at night, and what the heck? My controller just all of a sudden disconnected on me.
We've got like the Mario Galaxy characters going on here today.
Thanks, game, but I don't need it. That's right, thanks, game, but I don't need any more coins. I have plenty. Okay, thank you. I need more coins, but I want to give me water tonight. Come on.
Alright, what do we got now? Oh, X-ray payday!
See, that's another reason why I was kind of somewhat complaining. Because now okay, that's something I should be complaining. More money's more money, but still.
Ow.
It looks like all three of us managed to get a perfect right there, and that honestly is great timing right here for that kind of minigame to show up right here, because basically with that kind of minigame being worth double the normal amount of coins, we each get 40.
Also, Super Mario 63.
Oh yeah, basically Dominic was pointing that out right here for his money for what he currently has. Yeah, it's basically
I'm
like
expecting Wario to use his triple dice, but whatever.
yeah, and for what Dominic was bringing up right here, that's basically in reference to a fan-made PC game called Super Mario 63. If you all don't know that.
And basically, that gameplay is basically a 2D version of Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy, based on one of my memories third. But last time I remember playing it, it ran terribly on my computer, like even on the lowest settings. And apparently, the creator is doing a sequel to it.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, that should be a surprise to you, Daniel, because I told you that before. But yeah, to those who don't know, yeah, apparently from what I heard and looked up is that the creator is doing a sequel to it.
Yeah, I gotta say right here, that is pretty exciting right here, for sure, since you mentioned that, Dominic.
However, don't take my word for it, though, guys, because I'm just saying based on what I remember hearing, but that's just from what I remember. Anyway, okay, hit and block, so that's also it's gonna 64. Well, not for long.
Oh, well, it was for just a moment right here after the blue space that James landed on right before the hidden block popped up.
Can I at least get an item, please? Even if it's just a custom dice block? Okay, fine, cursed, fine, I'll deal with that, fine. At least it's something, I guess. So that being said...
Alright, next minigame is Crazy Cars.
And I don't remember the Super Sonic version or the original Mario Party version or what, but this actually happened one time where Daniel, aka Vegan Famous 99, where he literally got 0 points out of it.
Yeah, I can't quite remember which one it was that it did happen right there, but yeah, that is actually true right here. Even though that one of my drawings out here with this particular mini game looked really, really good, I somehow got nothing out of that. Alright, let's see who wins. It's me of 82.
I was gonna make a bit of a joke, but I'm not gonna bring it up since basically it's a video recording. But I will say that when it comes to that kind of mini game, when I play with other people, I don't really do a good job on it. But if I play against a computer players, I do an okay-ish job on it. But I guess it all depends. And kind of expecting Mario to get the star here on this turn, but let's see what he rolls.
Alright, so he's gonna get a 6, a 10, and a 10 with his triple dice for a total of 26.
26. Jesus.
He's got this one hands down.
Now that Mario's getting that star, I'm kind of expecting this to happen, where I roll a bad number and then all my money goes bye-bye, because typically in Mario Party games, I usually get bad RNG a lot of the time, but if it happens, it happens. I gotta stay calm.
Yeah, and plus, I don't even know how much people out there do get constant bad luck when it comes to Mario Party out there, but either way, though, this is just the kind of game out here that does involve luck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I gotta still stay calm, especially since the time it is now. I'm just saying, when you get constant bad luck like it's a Mario Party, you can't help but get a little frustrated. Which reminds me of earlier today when I was playing on Mario Party 10 earlier on Chaos Castle. The funny thing that happened was, at the part where Bowser blows fire at you, he basically, we kept on going backwards. We kept on going backwards and getting mini stars at a certain point.
Okay, so anyways, let's see what I'm gonna roll here.
Daniel goes before me, so where it mattered.
Alright, I get a 4. Alright, now let me try to plan this out right here on where I'm gonna go. So up is the quickest path to where the star is right now, so I'm gonna head over there.
I kind of prefer the Mario Party 2 version of this, where if there's nobody, in the laser path, then basically the laser doesn't even happen. But this is what I rather preferred.
Yeah, that's also the same with me. It's just pointless right here for the laser going off if nobody's on the coin beam line. Alright, looks like I'm popping a balloon, and let's see what I get. Nothing!
It's like the SpongeBob thing. Nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point right there, but either way, that was just a shame that I missed out.